3, 2, 1.
Chill.
Indie OnlyFans Sports Pod on a Thursday night, watching Thursday Night Football while we pod 3-0 San Francisco over the Seahawks to end, what was that, week 5 of the NFL? Colts lose. We're 2-3.
Our defense sucks.
Our defense is porous and poor and makes me angry, quite honestly. But what are you
we
gonna
don't
do?
have Jonathan Taylor or Michael Pittman this week.
Yeah, man. So injuries in the NFL in general. We'll talk about that.
Did they already rule Taylor out completely?
He's DMP.
Again?
RFL
Listed
update.
as doubtful.
Yeah. Sermon looked good, too. That's what.
He's hurt, too, though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's most likely out.
Who's up now?
practiced
Gibson?
today, I
Or
think.
Goodson?
Yeah, I think he did.
Trey
Move up
Sermon
to full.
practiced today.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Well,
anyway,
at least there's that.
we lose. We're 2-3, and gosh, we were in that to the end, I guess. You know, the Disney Prince gets off his schneid. What was that? You know what's weird? The Jacksonville Jaguars have beaten us.
10 years in a row in Jacksonville.
They own us there.
Yeah.
It's.
I mean,
That doesn't make sense. There's some witchcraft going on there, I think.
that's been years. They've been absolutely horrible.
Duval County.
Duval. You know there's some
Duval.
witchcraft going on out in those swamps.
Duval. Is it alive? Is it still like...
Some
did Jacksonville get hit? Because I know Orlando got smoked by that hurricane.
Yeah, I don't think Jacksonville did. It was basically right through the middle.
Right.
Yeah, St. Pete, the place we go for
Yeah, they
spring break.
destroyed the...
I haven't heard how bad
the
it
trop.
was
The
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ripped the roof off completely.
yet.
Like, let's discuss that real quick. Just
Okay.
a side note here.
Yeah.
Who's like, I'm going to build a stadium in Florida, and I'm going to make the roof out of fabric.
It's like a trailer park.
Very bad design.
Ooh, touchdown San
Devo.
Francisco. Is that Devo Samuel?
Yeah.
That was a long one, too.
I love Devo.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've always thought it was a bit strange. I guess it's because it's so hot in the summer that it's probably good to have an indoor stadium for the baseball, but
Can we build the roof out of something other than fabric?
or just do a roof kind of like a soccer stadium where most of the time it's shaded, but it's still an open stadium kind of feel, just, I don't know. I've been in that stadium to watch the Rays play, and it's not that impressive.
No, it sucks.
Yeah. Sorry, St. Pete. All right, so Bears win. We were supposed to have Devo on today, and we were going to talk Bears and Colts.
We were supposed to have Devo on tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sorry, tomorrow. And due to a scheduling error by me, we had to record tonight. So sorry, Devo. We're going to try to get him on next week so we can learn the ways of the Force.
Further our tutelage.
Yeah, he is on a 3-game winning streak in the RFL, so we might want to listen, guys. All right, any other Colts? No, yeah, what'd you say, Barry? Pittman's hurt. What's wrong with Pittman? Why is he hurt? That's like, it just kind of hit me all of a sudden. Was it today or yesterday?
It's a back. He injured his back.
In the game or?
In practice on.
He's out for
yesterday, I think.
weeks.
Yeah, they're talking IR at this point.
Oh, my gosh.
Right.
So I want to make a prediction.
And I think Downs is questionable, actually.
Yeah, he's got a toe problem. But it seems like Downs is going to be one of those guys that is always questionable but always plays. Of course, I guess he was out for 2 or 3 games this year already, so maybe take that back. I think
Trey Sermon and
I think
A.D. Mitchell and Alec Pierce coming at you.
Downs will play this week, don't you think? Did he practice today?
I don't think so.
No. But it is. It's I guess if he's not practicing on Thursday, that's the time to start worrying. No, it'll be the Alec Pierce show, and then again, we don't know if Richardson's playing yet either, do we?
He practiced in full today. I
He
think
did?
he's trending to playing, yes.
I hope he does, man.
He's going to give us a better chance than Flacco without Pittman or Taylor.
This is probably a ridiculous thing to suggest and say, but I'm going to do it anyway. Why don't we just implement a platoon quarterback thing like they've done in college in weird years past, with Flacco and Richardson? Late game, got to have a surgical drive, kill clock, need to completion percentage. Flacco comes in, closes it out. In NBA,
Because
you're starting 5 in your NBA. I mean,
Richardson would never get better at it if you don't let him do it.
yeah, I know. That's what you guys keep saying, but I just want to win games too. Can't we have both?
Just want to win.
Yeah.
Just want to win, damn it.
Yeah.
I mean, we want to win too, but he's got to get better. The only way you get better is playing.
Right. All right. Well, any other Colts stuff? Why is our defense so bad? Any
Can't stop the run. Can't stop the pass.
Yeah.
That's a formula for being bad.
We can't stop anything, huh? Are we last in the league? I thought we had started getting better. We were trending up,
For a couple of games, but
and then that got blown out.
and then we go to Duval County and get a 37 biscuit dropped on us.
Mm-hmm. Who's on tab this week?
Tennessee,
Oh, we kind of own them, don't we?
kind of.
I mean, I feel like we are to them as they are. You know, as Jacksonville is to us, we are to them. I feel like the Tennessee fans are probably like, why can't we beat Indianapolis? Will Levis, is that what we're dealing with?
Oh, Will Levis.
What's Jameson doing?
See, answering emails. Getting ready
Absolutely.
I mean, yeah.
He's getting ready
Thanks for the
next presentation.
right.
Yeah. Well, not doing a presentation anytime soon.
He's scouting East Central. JV.
I am not doing that. I am entering the upcoming Week 6 picks.
Yeah, elephant in the room. Jameson's high school soccer team is playing in the sectional finals Saturday. Undefeated. What are we, 15-0 now?
17.
Oh, excuse me, 17-0. The game that we can't jump into high school soccer right now. We'll save that for the end. It's good stuff though. It's been exciting. All right, what Colts done with Colts? Jameson, you done with the Colts? What are you doing?
I watched that game. So frustrating. Like we should have won that game. If your quarterback has like 400 yards and 3-4 touchdowns, and when you put up 37 points, you should not lose. Especially against the freaking Jags that were 0-4. That's just dumb. Like, there's nobody on the Jaguars that scares me. And we still
Brian
let them...
Thomas, he's pretty good.
No.
No.
We let them put up 40 points on us. Like, that's just stupid. But we held the Steelers to, what, 20? So how do you go down to Jacksonville and let Jacksonville put up 40? It's just the inconsistency of our team is
37, but same thing. 37, 34.
Yeah, the inconsistency in our team is maddening. Like,
Yeah.
first 2 weeks, our defense sucked. The next 2 weeks, our defense was good.
Mm-hmm. We gave up 371 passing yards, and Tank Bixby alone had 101 yards. Yeah, it's we're the get-right team for a lot of other teams, which is not a great it's not a great place to be as a fan. The Pacers have been like that in the past, where they're like the get-right team for a lot of teams.
We're the fantasy matchup.
Ugh.
Oh God, my guy's playing the Colts this week. Hell yeah!
Mm-hmm. All right. What do you think about Steichen, Barry?
I'm indifferent.
So are you at 51% good? 49? I mean, because I'm obviously when the meter's down, right? But I still believe in him. It's just
There's no reason not to at this point. It's only year 2, right?
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson has not played. I mean,
just so many injuries too. It seems like Taylor's been hurt for
or holding out.
right.
Yeah, year of the injuries for football.
NFL.
God, it's brutal.
Rishi Rice, Nico Collins.
Yeah, that's another guy on my fantasy team. Nico Collins, Christian Watson, Devontae Adams.
Nico
Jonathan.
Collins is on your RFL team?
Yeah.
Wow,
He's a beast. He
you're
might
sna-
be the best receiver
Right.
in the league.
He's a monster, dude.
He was putting up 20 points a game.
He was unbelievable, and now he's out with Adams and Taylor and Christian Watson.
Who owns Tank Dell in the RFL?
I don't know. He's going to blow up, though.
He is going to blow up. Wow. So you have Nico too, huh? Poor kid. You're snake bit. Who you starting at receiver this week? Like Rashad Bateman, or what you got going over there?
Dontavian Wicks
Let's hold on.
and Jerry Jeudy.
Keep talking, but I'm gonna pull up.
What team is Judy on?
Browns.
Hey.
He's actually pretty close. Like him and Cooper, or he may have a better stat line than Cooper because Amari Cooper is a fucking wussy. Old Butterfingers.
Oh, you're playing Mike Lowry. Yeah, Jameson's going Jalen Hurts, Javonte Williams, Jerome Ford, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae, and that's easy for you to say. Dontavian Wicks, Hunter Henry, double tight end week, JMO, Dalton Kincaid. Yeah, you're dipping into the Hunter Henry barrel. See if
Yeah, I'm done, bud.
It's a Hunter Henry week. It's always unfortunate, isn't it?
I'm too tight ending myself this week. I can't say shit. I'm Trey Tucker and Dallas Goedert-ing. It's
Trey Tucker?
Yeah, or not Trey Tucker.
Come on,
The
you're
tight end,
close. You're
the
getting
tight
there.
end for Green Bay.
You're getting there.
Trent.
No.
I don't know, Troy
You had one name right, but just not in the right place.
Tucker
Tucker.
is the last name.
No.
Trey. I don't know, man.
He scored like
I know. He's
like
fucking amazing.
an 80-yard touchdown.
What,
on
Tucker
Monday.
Kraft.
Yeah, there we go.
It's
Did you
one
have
of
to
my.
look at your lineup?
It was such a I just picked him up because he was just a tight end available. I needed one, and there you go. It was a little sneaky find. I'm playing Stallion. Matt Mizwicki says I'm an underdog, but
And not with Tucker Kraft, you're
I
not.
doth protest. Tucker Kraft slotted into the flex in your face. He was my highest scorer last week, I think. I got my ass kicked last week. All right, enough local RFL talk. Let's go. Let's go NBA, man. The preseason has
Praise
started.
Jesus, there we go.
Yeah,
Now
the
it's
preseason
fun-
has started.
fun
We
portion
can
of the
start
evening.
talking about it. I mean, let me get hoops hype up. You know, I don't know.
Did you see? I was texting you guys last night. Fucking Carlisle pulling that stupid ass.
I didn't
fouling.
watch it, but I was when I read your text, I was so mad.
You know exactly.
I know.
I didn't understand what you were saying.
I knew exactly.
We were up 3 with under 10 seconds, and Carlisle is fouling, and it again cost us the game.
Yep.
I
Chicago.
fucking hate
Lesher,
when they do that.
DeRozan.
We've lost
guess-
real games like
Yes.
that. With him.
Real games that matter.
I mean, we can't rebound, so you're depending upon a team that can't rebound to rebound the ball.
Right.
And it's always such a shitty way to lose
How
because
about
you
we
had
just
it in hand.
defend?
Yes, please. Come on, Carlisle.
Take Halliburton off the court because we know he isn't defending, and defend. Shots fired.
Yeah, we're coming.
Kicking the shit out of the Cavs tonight.
Man, are we? Did Miles play? What's wrong? Why did Miles play in that preseason? Or just a little ding?
Just maintenance.
Maintenance?
Yeah. No reason for Miles
Lego
to go out
thumb?
there. Yeah,
Miles Turner, 16 minutes.
he would have played if it was regular season.
When's
last
the
night, he
first
would've
regular
played.
season game? It's
27th?
Benny Mathurin, 25 points in 19 minutes tonight.
how many? Tell me the stat line.
Benedict Mathurin, 25 points, 3 boards, and an assist in 19 minutes.
Okay, his stat lines are always like super,
Points and
super
nothing
big
else.
upper body,
Yes.
like tiny legs.
Yeah, he never works on the leg. Never does a leg day, dude.
Never hitting the legs,
Come
brother.
on, rebound, dish a couple out,
No,
man. Rounded into form, buddy.
He's a volume scorer. He's like Monte Ellis with less handle. You know.
Don't ever call him Monte Ellis
Do you
again.
remember how long Monte Ellis was on our books?
Hey, he was 8 of 12, 5 of 8 from 3 tonight.
Let's
so
go.
It wasn't
Let's
volume.
go,
He's just
Mathurin.
freaking lighting shit up.
Efficiency.
where is he in the starting lineup?
No.
He wasn't. It was Siakam, Neesmith, Turner, Nimbahard, and Halley.
Is that such a great lineup?
It's pretty sick because
It
And
just makes,
Smith is interchangeable with Mathurin and
makes me tingly.
so on and so forth.
Yeah,
Down
I
the
mean,
line we go.
Furphy's
McConnell?
a DNP CD.
I mean, we're 3 deep. We're 3 deep at the 4. We're 3 deep at the 5.
Furphy's DP and NP.
Is Furphy in tonight?
Furphy's a DNP CD, bud.
Furphy's a DP BBC.
No, dude. Yeah, no. Let's not ever say that again. Wow, man.
Furphy.
That is freaking
Furphy is a legend.
Abby's boyfriend, so let's not talk about
My
that.
bad.
He has not entered the game. The game's still. I think he's injured though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
James Johnson played last night.
Yeah, he did.
Did he really? How many minutes? How many minutes did Johnson have?
It was, I mean, he played. They didn't even put the starters in the second half. The second unit started the second half.
Wiseman
Yeah.
had. Listen to this.
Efficient.
Wiseman's a motherfucker for us right now. 8 points, 10 boards in 11 minutes on 4 or 6 shooting.
And he's our number 3 center.
I don't know
For
why.
now.
I don't
Well,
know why
Isaiah
people,
Jackson can go to the 4, so we're 3 deep at the 4 with Walker and Toppin.
Gosh.
It's ridiculous.
Why aren't people calling us kind of the OKC,
beast of the East?
the OKC of the East, at least? Please, OKC. If you listen to a lot of basketball talk radio or podcasts, everybody is glazing OKC so hard. It's like the big, hot, sexy. They're going to win the West.
They're
number
winning
one seed.
everything,
Yeah.
Jerry.
But you look. I don't know if you look at their roster is filthy. It's
Who
so
do they
good.
have next to Chet and
You got
SGA and
Chet-
who's the other big guy?
Chet, Jalen Williams.
Jalen. No,
They got
it's
the
not
guy
Jalen
from
Williams.
Hartenstein.
Yeah, Jalen Williams.
What's his
Hartenstein.
name? Jalen
Yeah.
Williams.
They have two Jalen Williams. The Jalen is the really, really good one. He's all-star type player. That's their big three. And then you got Lou Dort. Have you ever heard their announcers when calling their game? And
Dort.
He'll lock someone down. He'll be like, he put him in the torture chamber. Such a great call. And then they have
No more Giddy.
they got Hartenstein, like Jameson said, and
Hartenstein's an improvement over
the
Giddy.
guy from the Bulls, the really good defender, Caruso, and SGA. Jeez, the best player on the team.
Yeah, I said him.
Yeah, I mean,
We said that.
their roster looks like ours, where you're like, God, you know, a lot. Their 6 through 10 would start on a lot of teams. I think. My point is we'll probably
I
be
think-
a 1 seed.
The pickup of Hartenstein is massive for them because
Oh,
they didn't have another big man. Like if
It's
Chet does anything, gets in foul trouble. Like they played us last year and Chet got in foul trouble, and after he went out, they were done. But SGA wasn't playing, so that kind of hurt too. But they had no size whatsoever.
Yeah,
When the Pacers are pounding the boards on you,
you need to get it. You need to make some moves.
right?
What do we look like? Is there any reason to believe that we'll rebound better this year?
No.
I mean,
Full season of
if
Siakam.
you can throw out Isaiah Jackson and Wiseman
Yeah.
topping at the 3, like that's a big lineup that can get in there and get boards and still score.
Is Weissman exclusively a 5 when he's in?
Yes.
Is Isaiah Jackson exclusively a 5?
No.
You think he's a 4 guy
He
too?
can't
Kind of,
play
but
the
he
4.
can't.
He can't
score.
stretch. He can't
Right.
stretch. Yeah.
So,
Can Weissman shoot the 3?
no.
So both of those guys are a bit redundant. No. Which one would you rather keep and have if you had to get rid of one?
It
Weissman.
just depends.
I can't wait to watch Wiseman play. You know how Carlisle will go on stretches where he'll play like 20 minutes for a week, and then he won't play. You know, he'll get the sticks treatment. I think this year maybe, or the Isaiah
Matchup
Jackson
dependent.
treatment. Yeah. All right. Man, I can't wait for the NBA to start. Isn't that crazy? And the NFL's still going. Ooh.
It's not so crazy.
Yeah.
It's anti-crazy.
Normal in my world.
Sweaty balls.
Basketball season is upon us.
We got a guy named C. Swider in right now for the Pacers.
I
Who's
think he's going to make the team.
well, he's 0 of
15.
6, 0 of 5 from 3, 0 rebounds, 0 assists. Come on, Swider. I wish Furphy was. Has Furphy played at all in the?
It's only been 2 games.
Wow. Ben Shepherd. Man,
Shepard had a dud tonight.
he did. He's back in. It looks like he's on the court anyway. Okay. I don't know. The problem's going to be is keeping everybody happy because
Nobody cares on this team.
That's true.
They're all happy.
that's true.
They're not bitching about
good-
minutes.
Good chemistry, isn't it? And yeah, if everybody stays healthy, which is hopefully the thing, then it'll just be a little less minutes for everybody, and everybody eats some maintenance days for
And they don't care. They get to chill.
Lego night at Miles. I bet Weissman Legos.
Maybe.
Who do you think Miles Legos with now that Goga's gone? Goga's become a really. I think he just got a good contract. He's become kind of
Clutch for the Magic.
just valuable because sizes like Edie is gonna be a good NBA player. Have you watched any?
I saw the highlights.
Yeah. That's
He's just as big out there as he is in college. I mean,
mhm.
and he moves well for a big man. I mean,
He's
he
slow.
can get to the rim.
He's slow,
But if he gets going to the rim, you can't
Yeah.
stop him.
but he can defend. Like big guys like him, they can defend from behind too. Even if people get around him, it's
Yeah,
not
you
like
could reach that big dumb arm out and get
Exactly.
get the back block.
It's not like it's over. They can recover from behind. He'll just have to drop and just try to stay in front of people.
Right.
That'll be the. He's one of my favorite non-Pacers storylines this year. I'll probably try to watch as much.
Goga.
No, not Goga. Edie.
Oh, Edie. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Hey, why don't you try to talk our dad into getting
Getting what?
the NBA package on?
Hey, I don't know if you knew, but my dad bought the NBA package,
Right.
so
Hey.
why is it not on my TV?
Exactly.
Go
Yeah.
to Stream East. You can stream any game.
Stream East.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's a,
Cheat site?
yeah.
Cheaters.
All sports?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's fancy.
Dan Wheeler always had like these random places to go and watch just about anything you wanted to, sports wise. Like how do you get those? I mean, they're usually like
Sammy gave it to me. Like,
The
all
dark
right.
web.
is it tied to like a gambling site or something?
The dark
No, there's
web.
just like 500,000 pop-ups that come up that you just have to keep powering through, and then eventually it'll play.
Ugh.
I mean,
Okay, I bet. Yeah, that's Jason Williams shared stuff like that with us before. Remember? But it was pretty clutch when you couldn't find something anywhere. I think it was for fights or something, pay-per-view type style.
Or if your team plays on Bally Sports Network.
Oh my gosh!
Right.
Are we still on that? Is that the setup this year?
yes.
I don't know. Are you still a member?
I'm not. I discontinued the membership, but I'll start it back up.
Okay.
I'll
We're
let
going to
you know.
need the details on that.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, please.
Will do. Why? What's wrong with him?
Oh,
We should get a little form you have to fill out with all the username and password information for the different services being shared.
Mm-hmm. The Netflix cracked down on that shit. Like, my kids can't watch our Netflix anymore.
We
Yeah.
just fired it back up a couple of weeks later, and it was fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You just had to wait it out?
right.
They were checking, and now they're not checking?
They will again. They'll do a sweep, and then,
Like,
They're
everybody be listen,
They're like those
Netflix.
little...
I mean, there are people that still probably have their college fucking roommates Netflix
Yeah.
login from 10 years
Yeah.
ago,
people you
And
don't
if it-
even remember.
Yeah, and then eventually they'll not be in contact. When you reset it, you have to have the PIN emailed to the actual account holder.
When
so
we-
you got to be able to talk to that person and say, "What's that PIN number?"
When we were in London, we were at an Airbnb, and the TV, a girl from Cincinnati who actually played soccer was logged into that TV, and so we were watching like her account the whole time we were there.
I've
But-
been in Airbnbs where somebody's Netflix is logged in.
Yeah, but somehow she had logged into something else because when the TV would go dead, when you would watch it for a minute, her like pictures of her would pop up, like her photo album. It was
Was she hot?
no,
No.
no, it wasn't like that. That would have been cool, but no.
That would have been
Were
real
there
cool,
any,
man.
Were there any nude pictures
No,
in that?
no, I know where you were going. No, it
We knew where that was headed.
it was rated G. It was rated G. I'd have told you way before now if it was anything other than that.
You would have had the pictures of it all.
Exactly.
Here's
So
the
anyway,
picture
don't
of her
forget to
TV.
log out of your services when you leave Airbnbs. Is the
Yeah,
moral of that story.
I don't log into Airbnb services things.
All right. How dare you?
I think I've only stayed at one Airbnb in my life.
I love them. It's a good way to travel.
There was a giant roach that crawled across the floor, and I stayed in mine. I was like,
Excellent.
yeah, that looked, yeah,
Well, I mean that's just that house.
yeah, for sure.
Where was that at?
Memphis.
Great. For soccer or something.
Yeah, come on. Do I do anything else in my life?
That's true. Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy's the truth. He seems to be like QB1 now in fantasy. So I think McDermott has somehow.
He traded me for Brock Purdy.
Yeah, you should have kept him. I don't know.
Jalen Hurts, bud.
Yeah, that's true. He's good.
He's good.
Let me ask you guys a trade question. Would you trade
Oh boy.
CeeDee Lamb for Josh Allen and the aforementioned Thomas for the Jacksonville Jaguars, or Malik Neighbors?
I would want
Neighbors.
I mean, they're both really good, but
I'd rather have Neighbors.
So Josh Allen and Neighbors.
You don't have a quarterback, do you?
I have Mahomes.
Right. So you have the dink and dunk king.
Yeah, he's.
It's decimated by nobody's left out there to throw to.
Juju.
Is he still there?
I mean, they can't run the ball either, so he's going to have to throw. Like, a part of me is like, if Mahomes is going to have to run. I bet Mahomes is going to end up averaging 30 to 40 yards running a game, and which will be a nice base. But, yeah, he's just
bonus.
He's not throwing touchdowns. So, I don't know. And I had Derek Carr for this week for bye, and he broke his coccyx. And
you want Richardson?
For who? Mahomes? Who's your other who's both your quarterbacks?
Cousins and Richardson.
I would probably trade you Mahomes for both of those guys. so Bo Nix and Mahomes for Richardson, and I'd rather have your two quarterbacks than mine.
Yeah, I don't want Mahomes.
Right. That's yeah. Exactly. But then I say to myself, if I make the playoffs or when I make the playoffs, and it's playoff time, I'm going to be happy to have Mahomes that because he's not putting up the 30s now, but he's always 12, 17, 18, flirting in the high teens, low 20s. I don't know. I hate it. But then you look at not very many quarterbacks in fantasy are doing anything anyway, right? There's like 5 or 6 guys who are doing something.
It's been weird. It's been down for quarterbacks early.
Have you had did you start Cousins last week or Richard? Or I guess you started Cousins because Richardson was hurt, right?
No, I started Flacco.
Ooh, that's right.
Who didn't quite equal Cousins because they called Alec Pierce down on the half-yard line.
Yeah, you were catching some heat for not starting Cousins. I mean, who's to know? But
what are you going to do on a short week and a guy that hasn't shown anything to that point?
Are you going to have to shed Flacco with buys and stuff?
No, not necessarily.
Yeah,
You can. I'm knocking on wood. The only injury that's affected me is Tua.
I need him to come back because
I got him.
Tua.
I need him to come back too.
I was thinking about this today. Tua is holding a lot of fantasy teams hostage because, I have Jalen Waddle on 2 of my most important teams, and without Tua, Waddle is nothing. Hill is nothing.
Yeah, the Dolphins suck without him.
Yeah, and I texted.
Hill's a flex. Waddle's barely low-end flex.
I don't know if I have Waddle in my starting lineup this week. I guess I pissed Danny McDermott off a couple weeks ago because I offered him. I think maybe it was when Tua got hurt. I offered him Waddle for Rashee Rice before he got hurt, and he declined it. But then I texted him something this week, and he's like, ugh. He got kind of upset with me about that trade offer, saying
that's hilarious coming from him. The captain of the 5 for 2.
I know, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, I get it. At that time, Waddle and Rashee Rice were 2, but I didn't know that he knew that. I mean, Waddle was a 2nd or 3rd round pick, I think, for me. But then I also texted him. I'm like, I bet you wish you'd have made that trade now, though, huh? I mean,
What are you gonna do?
Right.
See the future.
But I definitely don't want to be that guy that's offering 50 cents for $1. I didn't think it was that egregious. Is that egregious in your opinion? Would that have offended you?
Did he come? What are you saying? He came back a week later and was like,
"No, this was yesterday." It's been weeks, yeah. So he didn't say anything at the time. He said something later when I said any interest in Mahomes to him, and then that's when he brought it up that I had offended.
Would you like to get Mahomes? And he's like, well, 3 weeks ago you offered me
kinda.
Jalen Waddle
Right.
for Rashee Rice, so
Right,
I don't know if I feel like dealing with you right now.
Right,
I can see where he's coming from a little bit.
It was chastised.
Well, he was, was coming on strong.
I deserved it. I deserved it. Yeah. But, so
he's like, these are serious talks, bro. So,
right.
But then he'll flip it and just make it the exact opposite.
I said to him, this is a fantasy league, but then I got to thinking later, I'm like, I take this fantasy league as serious as anybody. So, yeah. I would have been offended by it probably, too, so that's why another reason.
Rich Torres them.
Yes, Rich Torres, that guy. No, see, his would have been, a Torres offer would have been Tyler Lockett for Rashee Rice. How you doing over there, spreadsheet guy?
Doing great.
That's good. It's good podcasting, that spreadsheet building.
Hey, don't worry about what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You guys are still talking about fantasy football.
I know.
You're roster baiting and stuff. I don't really care about your
I
guys'
haven't
fantasy
talked about
football.
any of my
Actually, we
players.
were talking about
Trades.
the Pacers.
You weren't Mahomes guy.
Yes.
So as you talk about your Patrick Mahomes love,
So back to the Pacers.
He's gripping about Patrick Mahomes.
I know,
That's
yeah.
why he's asking us.
He was
whether
so
he
hyped
should
when
he
trade
took
him in
CeeDee
the
Lamb
second
to get
round.
Josh
I'm not even
Allen.
denying that. I mean, I think it's pretty openly telling you that I'm gripping about
Yes,
it.
I would trade. I would get Josh Allen and Malik Neighbors for CeeDee Lamb.
yeah, and Mahomes.
Yeah.
Oh, you also have to give up Mahomes?
I would think so. Would you do that? I mean, what's the point in having Mahomes and Allen other
Right.
than being able to trade?
And then you don't have CD anymore. I mean, I'd want to keep Mahomes and Allen because you don't have another quarterback. I mean, if you have to throw in Mahomes, I don't think I'd do it.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So CD alone, CD for Allen and you like Neighbors. Who do you like? I'm like you. I like that Jacksonville kid. He's
My Neighbors is
filthy. But
Neighbors is a
is
monster.
He's got beast written all over him. Just
he's hurt.
Justin
He's
Jefferson.
hurt though. He didn't play
Oh,
last
well.
week. With concussion. Huh? Yeah, concussed.
Concussed.
Concussions scare me, man. Especially after they've had one. It just seems like
They just stockpile.
they do. They add up.
pile up.
But they're more likely. Like, would it surprise you if in another game or two, Malik Neighbors has got another one? He's out for the rest of the season, and we'll see you next year.
It would surprise me if he was out for the season. Yes.
Seattle is on 0 still. What else? Pacers? Tell me.
Go blue and gold.
Done? You done talking about your blue and gold?
Basketball preseason. Eesh.
Okay.
Just seeing who's on the team.
Are these games even
All
on a channel anywhere? or-
Any NFL
NBA TV.
NFL
on
week
NBA?
If
5?
not Bally's.
Week 5 news?
Yeah, more people got fucking hurt.
Anybody? Oh, you already said Nico Collins. Barry, you got a clean sheet on the RFL for week 5? No injuries? Last week I'm talking about, not this week.
Knocking on wood.
Yeah.
I haven't had any
Mm-hmm.
all year, and yet I find myself at 2-3. But it's a war of attrition.
Is that what you are, 2 and 3? What are you, JMO?
2 and 3.
2 and 3. All right, what about college football? Did you guys watch any last weekend?
College football?
Yeah, the thing I'm
No.
most interested in now is the Hoosiers, obviously.
Oh, did they win?
They did, yeah, and now they're on bye this week. Then they roll into Nebraska. I think, yeah, Nebraska.
Yeah.
Nebraska, then Washington, and then Michigan. If they get through Nebraska and then Washington, that's going to be actually a huge game for the Hoosiers.
Yes.
Massive.
I'm done talking.
We know you are a newly minted Hoosier football fan.
Yeah, no, I like the Hoosiers. I mean, I'm a Hoosier fan, yeah.
Yeah.
And they're 6-0. I mean, they're ranked 17th in the nation
If
now.
Notre Dame was playing Indiana in the playoff, who would you root for? And
That's a good question, and that could potentially happen.
So you're saying there's a chance,
There's definitely a chance.
a small chance, but a chance
I
nonetheless.
mean, they do end with Michigan and Ohio State, which
and a Big Ten championship game,
Right.
which if they made it to that undefeated, they'd probably still get in the right.
yeah, if they lost one of those 3 games, I think they'd still be in the
Agreed.
playoff.
Who?
But I don't think they
IU.
would make the Big Ten champion. I think are they in the same division as
I
Michigan
don't
and
know
Ohio
the
State?
divisions
Yeah.
in the Big Ten now, because I'm sure
Right.
everything changed once they added all the.
So if they don't beat Michigan and Ohio State, I don't think they'd be able to make the Big Ten championship game. I mean, I guess if they beat Ohio State.
I think if they go undefeated and lose to only one of Michigan and Ohio State, I think they make it. My opinion,
Maybe.
because then they'd be a 1-loss Big Ten team, and
What are-
they
what are
would have
the-
beaten either Ohio State or Michigan and Washington. That's just my opinion. That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna look up see what the Big Ten conferences are now, because are there still 2 conferences? Do we know?
I don't know
Should
if
be.
there is.
Yes.
It doesn't look.
I'm looking here.
When I go to Big Ten standings, it does Big Ten Conference, and it's got all
No
of them in
East
there.
and West.
No East or West.
So how do they determine
Best record, head to head.
No, it says, the Big Ten has done away with the divisional organization method for its football teams.
IU is leading the Big Ten at 3-0.
Okay, so without divisional winners to determine who will make the Big Ten title game, the teams with the 2 best conference records will now compete in the Big Ten championship game. So all IU has to do is finish with one of the best top two. So I think if they beat either Michigan or Ohio State, right? Is that what you said?
That's what I said.
Yeah, I agree.
Then
with
they
that.
would be in the Big Ten championship game.
Right.
Maybe because if they lose to one of them, they don't play Oregon, and Oregon could also run.
Oregon's going to be in the Big Ten championship game, or they're playing Ohio State this weekend.
Yeah, I'm excited about that.
Great game.
That's huge.
I know. I hope it's a night game.
I'm sure it is. 2 versus 3.
What? Yeah, is that?
Yeah, 7:30.
Is it nice?
Right in the middle.
Right
in the middle of my soccer game.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's fine.
That'll be on the.
Just watch it on your phone, Jamie.
Yeah, I won't pay attention to the game. Maybe hopefully we're just up like 4-5-0 at half, and I can just like.
Then you can move Saul Greenwood up, and you can light the lamp a little bit.
Saul Greenwood
Saul
needs a goal.
Yes, please.
Keep that chemistry real.
Penn State also unbeaten.
Yeah, it's a gauntlet. It's a gauntlet for everybody in the Big Ten to make the championship game.
Yeah, the Penn State, Ohio State, Oregon are ranked 2, 3, and 4 right now in the nation.
And to expect Indiana to leapfrog them, all 3 of them.
They're not leapfrogging; they're already ahead, Barry.
No, I'm just saying in the rankings.
Let's
in
see
the
where
top
the
12.
Boilermakers are.
Well, you don't need to waste your time doing that. We can look.
They're
at
not
some,
in last.
That's good.
Second to last.
That's funny. I'm looking at the standings, and IU is literally in first place in the Big Ten right now because they've got 3 conference wins. That is crazy. Should take a picture of that.
You should take a picture.
Yeah, I guess might be the last time. Nebraska, please. Let's go. Let's do this. 2 weeks. They're 5-1.
IU also 125 points for already
Mm-hmm.
in 3 games. That's nasty.
No, in
3 Big
Ten
Ten
Big Ten
games.
game. I say their overall points for is 285,
Right. You got to take that 77 point ass whooping.
but only giving up 89. That's what's beautiful. The Buckeyes though giving up 34 points all year. Wow. And Penn State's giving up 57 all year. Those big power schools like that, Ohio State, Penn State, Alabama. It's
hard to leapfrog them.
It's their defenses that's hard to get through, man.
That's what Oregon is. 175 for 85 against. Like then little sketch.
Yeah, Oregon isn't scoring like you expect an Oregon team to.
Who's their quarterback now?
I don't know.
Toe tap in Jigba.
Speaking of Ohio State,
Was that in Jigba?
Jackson Smith, I believe so.
JSN.
JSN.
Smith and Jigba.
All right, you want to pick next week's game?
Let's get a little picking going on there, bud.
Last week we had a $5 bet. So CPL, when you're listening to this, let's see here. Barry had 8 wins. I had 9 wins. Jameson had 7. Dave Thornell had 5. CPL had 8. So Jameson's going to check those. Once we get a check, I'll be expecting some Venmos for being so awesome.
Do you take cash?
Yeah, of course.
Hit me up on the way out.
Cash is king.
I got some singles for you. Is it still king?
No.
Can we still say that?
No. Yeah, I like cash.
Bitcoin.
Cash,
I like cash.
Is
Bitcoin's
Bitcoin
king.
still a thing?
Cash still spend as long as cash spends.
Right. It's king.
Yeah, people have to take it as currency in most places. They will anyway. Yeah. Cash is king, man.
Cash rules everything
course.
around me. Cream, get the money.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Get it, boys.
Danny doesn't know that.
I don't. No.
Not yet. He's getting there. He sent me a too short YouTube
If we
video
ever had
the
another
other day.
music league, I would probably throw that song in there.
90s hip hop category?
Yes.
Yeah. We should just do a 90s hip hop league, 3
Let's
rounds.
go. Let's go.
I'll think about it. I'll
No,
put
it wouldn't
something
be 90s. It'd be 80s hip hop.
We'll just go
90s
80s,
hip-
90s.
And then wild
2000,
I'll
2010,
do
it.
2020.
I'll do a decade builder,
5 rounds.
80s, 90s, 2000s,
10s
210s.
and 20.
5 rounds.
Yeah, let's go.
card. Just make it 6. Make it like a wild card round somewhere
Yes,
in
any
the middle. Where you
damn
can
song
go back
you
to
want.
Grandmaster
Here's
Flash
what we'll
in the
do.
70s or whatever.
We're going to have 5 rounds
Sugar Hill Gang.
of rap or R&B rap,
Yes.
hip hop, and then 1 round.
That's not even allowed to be put in.
1 round of country.
No.
No, I mean, that just... Outlaw country?
Listen,
If that ain't country, I'll kiss your ass.
listen. That's what we're doing. Hold on, I need to pull up the.
Who won the last Music League?
Was that you, Barry
It
Allen?
was me.
I think I got second.
That's my first time champion.
Get
Buffalo
you.
Berry. I've
Look
got
at you
like
go, Buffalo B.
I've got 2 or 3 seconds, 2 or 3 thirds. Finally took one down.
Remember how pissed off you used to get when I'd call you Buffalo Berry? Well,
It wasn't that you were calling me Buffalo Berry, is that you were doing it just to piss me off.
Yes,
Right.
absolutely. Well, yeah.
So that's just mean.
well, yeah.
I'm just going to do something
I
to
am
piss
a
a person
mean
off.
person sometimes.
I know.
We all are. Let's be honest.
Yes,
49ers.
we can be. I kind of like to be sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
49ers at Seattle. You guys done with your little power hug?
Our little,
We all good?
our grumpy hug.
I mean, if we're not doing what Danny's
red
doing
ass
tonight,
old
he's going to
mans.
throw a baby fit. I'm
No.
not talking anymore.
Right. Well, yeah, I talked for like 10 minutes. You guys are going like
Yeah, well.
What was I?
Listen, you guys were fucking slack-jawed.
Because you were over
Just
there
blown away by how amazing
talking
you're-
about Patrick Mahomes, and it's
right.
like you had to.
No. This was
You-
a different phase of the pod, I think.
Okay, what phase was that?
I don't know. Listen, the Niners are at the Seahawks. It's -3.5.
I double shocked this one, didn't I?
I don't
We
know.
already,
No,
gave you-
you
we
didn't.
already texted you this pick.
That's correct. You want to go ahead and live tell me who you took, maybe, or
I took.
don't remember.
I took. You
Okay.
both took Seattle, and me and Dave took San Fran, -3.5.
Seattle? Yeah, I took Seattle. Dave and Barry took San Fran. Jameson took Seattle. Barry.
Correct.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Next on the list is Bears at home against the Jaguars.
Beats.
Yes.
Yes.
You guys are almost, almost didn't even come in on that one. Bears beats -2 against the Jaguars.
Come on in, Jigba. Give me the Jaguars. They're hot now after beating the Colts.
Jameson wants
It's in
the
London?
Jaguars. That is in London.
It
yeah.
is in London.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take God the Prince got his win. Is he off the schneid? Is he gonna go on a run?
Ooh,
Yeah.
that was in.
Yeah.
That was in. That was in.
Metcalf.
DK.
Nope.
They're saying no, but it sure did look like it.
I'm Jacksonville.
I'm taking the Prince to travel. Jacksonville.
Barry. I don't have. Is either one of you
All
able?
4 of us on Jags. Go ahead and put real money on the Bears.
Yeah, for real, man. Lock it in. The lock of the week is the Bears -2.
I'm going to go ahead and take the Redskins here.
Right. Okay, Commanders at the Ravens. Ravens. This is the game of the week.
Redskins.
Okay,
Lamar Jr.
gotcha. -6.5.
I think he's better than Lamar, personally.
Mm-hmm.
Is it me, or do you guys feel like Lamar's overrated? I
I'm
know
not-
Barry doesn't because the Ravens are secretly his team.
I think he's overrated for sure.
We've talked about on this podcast before if Anthony Richardson could ever be the poor man's Lamar.
Well, Lamar's already a poor man person, period. Like, I mean, not literally.
They're a good team, man.
Yeah, they're a great team, and I think he's overrated because he's on that team.
Mm-hmm.
Like this year, it's not Lamar carrying him; it's freaking Derrick Henry. I thought Derrick Henry was washed too, but that's clearly not the case.
I never thought Derrick Henry going to Baltimore was going to be a bad thing.
Well,
That's
I had figured he'd get a ton of touches. I didn't think he'd rip off 90-yarders though,
why not
because he didn't look good the last 2 years in Tennessee. Don't try
Tennessee.
don't try to say the same word I'm saying at the same time.
Tennessee.
Horseshoes.
I'm going to take the Ravens.
Is that the same song?
No.
It's not. Is that a different
I
song?
don't even know what song you're talking about.
I want to play horseshoes or something like that. You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, not at all. Who are you taking?
Ravens.
Me too. Dave Thornell takes.
I thought you said Washington, Danny.
No. Jameson said Washington.
I said Skins.
Uh,
Dave took the Skins.
Dave took the Skins. Recency bias. Cardinals going to Green Bay. Green Bay -4.5.
Dun, 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 dun,
What's
dun.
Dave's pick?
Go back. Go.
Dave takes
Packers.
Packers.
I also will take Green Bay.
Dave, JMO. I will take. Man, the Cardinals are that team that you just don't want to bet against.
They
cover.
can do things.
They cover, man. They always backdoor cover too. You're covering. You're up 7. You're up 9, and then Kyler comes down and scores a touchdown. And they're not going to win the game, but they
They get
cover.
an early touchdown
They
to get
cover.
up 7.
I'm
Cards for me.
Me too. All right, Texans go on, Texans going to New
Houston.
England. Houston is -7.
You're
Barry-
taking Houston?
Bears taking
Yes.
Houston. Patriots, huh? No, I'm not. You know, Drake May starting. Houston -7.
The Drake May era.
Yeah, has begun.
Give me the Texans.
Barry, JMO. I'm taking the Texans too. Let's
Dave has the
Davis.
Texans. Let's go ahead and parlay the Bears and the Patriots.
for real. If nothing else, tease them together. I mean, Bucks -3 at the Saints.
Who's the Saints quarterback?
It sounds like it's going to be the kid that played Rattler.
Rattler.
I think.
South Carolina. boy.
Ruh-roh.
I think so.
Yeah,
Ruh-roh.
it is. It's Rattler.
Yeah.
Give me the Bucks on that.
Bucks Saints. Yeah, I'm betting against a kid who's never started before. For sure.
We all know who Dave has.
Jameson. Yeah, he's a big Bucks guy. Is this also an all?
No, give me Nola.
You love Nola.
Spencer Rattler is going to do some things, and then Tommy Tatro is going to blow up the text message thread about South Carolina all night.
Didn't Rattler play for like 2 or 3 colleges?
He was at Oklahoma, I
Yeah.
think he started at. And
Yeah, that's right. Oklahoma.
Ginger.
He was okay. He was good.
Ginger.
Is he a ginger?
He's a ginger.
Is he like a Blake Griffin ginger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red from Friday.
Yeah. Blake Griffin. All right. I almost went on a Blake Griffin hole. Browns.
You've been on a few of those. You loved Blake Griffin.
I'm
It
gonna
was so disgusting.
take that in the way you intended and keep it clean.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is
I,
a
And
double
a few of
entendre.
Blake Griffin's holes for
Right.
sure.
I had to think, what's Barry saying? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Either way.
But Blake is, see, I was not going to get on a Blake Griffin. We're not doing it. Let's go. Browns at the Eagles, -10.
Almost took it. Just a little nibble. Then he gets mad because then he talks for 10 minutes.
Right.
But
Spit out the bait. Browns at the Eagles, -10.
damn, 10 points.
Mm-hmm.
Jameson's got Jerry Jeudy.
I do have.
Why is that
Jerry.
-10? Why are the Eagles giving anyone 10?
I don't know because the Eagles' offense has been putrid. They're coming off a bye.
Okay.
Maybe that's it. Maybe freaking Sirianni's got a
That's worth
freaking
a quarter of a
master plan of coming off a bye. He's going to be sick.
Come off a bye.
I'm going to take the Eagles because it stinks so
It
bad.
does smell. That's so big. That's such a big
That's
line.
what she said.
God. I'm going, it's good. I like your thinking, honestly, but that's so many points. You know who is so bad, though?
The Browns.
Deshaun Watson. He's done, man. That he's done.
He's washed.
You can see it in his eyes. I'm taking the Eagles, -10. Who'd Dave take?
Dave took the Browns.
Browns. Go, Dave. Get some
Dave,
dog.
Dave Island never really totally seems
Are
to
you
work
on
out.
the Eagles?
Dave Island won one and lost one last week. I remember we saw that.
But Dave ended up with
5.
5.
Solid 5.
So I'm going to go against Dave on this one and go with the Eagles as well.
Okay.
Sorry, Dave.
I thought that build-up was going a different way, but yeah, Dave Island. Barry, you're on an island with the Saints. Congrats.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Give me the
Spencer Rattler.
Colts.
Colts going to Tennessee. Tennessee minus 2.5.
Colts.
I wish it was 3. I'll take the Colts too. Dave took the Colts. Oh boy, Dave. Barry?
Yeah, I can't get on board with no Jonathan Taylor and
Yeah.
no Pittman and potentially no Downs, and but I also can't get on board with betting against the Colts, so we're going under 43
Is that what the over/under is?
on DraftKings. 43.
43.
Are we agreed?
Sure.
Go
Under
ahead,
40.
Jameson.
Under
Get it out.
43.
Fucking annoying.
Under 43.
Barry. Okay. Got it. Double shock or nobody's double shocked yet.
I'm going to go back and double shock the Bucks.
The Bucks. Ooh,
I do not believe in Spencer Rattler.
That's a good one, J-Mo. I'm going to cockwalk you, and no. I will also no.
I will put my 2 in your hole as well.
Right. I'm gonna wait on my double shock knock. Or what did CPO call it? The double shock Power Ranger or
Yes, correct.
Chargers going to the Broncos. Chargers minus 3.
Give me the Broncos.
Barry wants the Broncos. Dave wants the Chargers. I want Denver. Jameson?
I will take the San Diego Superchargers.
Steelers going to the Raiders. Pittsburgh minus 3.
Ugh.
Home dog in a game that be lucky to reach 40. Give me the Raiders.
The Raiders.
What's the Raiders plus 3?
Yeah. Raiders plus 3. I'm going Pittsburgh here. Dave wants the Steelers.
I'm the Steelers. It's a get-right game for them after losing 2.
Barry's on an island. Raider Island. You got a couple good you got some fun islands. You got Raider Island, and you've got
Rattler Island.
You've got New Orleans Island. You're really you're picking some good islands. We are now Falcons going to Carolina. Falcons minus 6.
Dirty Bird minus 6.
Carolina's really bad. Everybody knows it. They know it. I know it. I'm taking the Falcons. Dave is taking the Falcons. Damn it. Here we go. J-Mo, are you going on an island?
No, not with the Panthers.
Okay, it's a full-blown Falcons
We got
love
3
fest.
games where we all have to. Yeah.
Lions going to the Cowboys. Lions are favored in Dallas. I bet Jerry's not happy about that.
Give me the boys.
The Dallas defense can't stop the Lions. I'm laying the points. How many favorites am I on, man? Hold on.
You are
Okay.
a favorites whore.
No, I'm on some dogs.
You're a favorite
I'm
whore.
on some
Chalk-eating
dogs.
weasel.
I'm on some dogs. I got 4 or 5 dogs. Yeah, I'm staying with
Yeah.
mine. That's what I'm doing. I want winners. Like you said the other way. I just
Yeah.
want to pick winners.
Amen.
It's good. That's a good theory, J-Mo. You should make a
I
habit of
like
that.
the Lions as well.
Okay. What did Dave take?
Dave took the Lions.
He did. Barry, Dave, and Danny. Jameson, Cowboy Island.
Just like he likes it.
Yeah.
It's like a reality
Brokeback
show.
Island, Cowboy Island for J-Mo.
Yep.
All right. Bengals going to the Giants. Bengals minus 3.5.
Give me the Bengals.
Give me them Tigers.
What are they, 1-4?
Yep.
They got to win, don't they?
They need a dub.
3.5. 3.5, right? Is that what I told you guys? Yeah.
3 and a hook.
So you said you took the Bengals. Barry, you took the Bengals?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the Giants. I think the Bengals are broken. Dave took
The Bengals.
the Bengals. Ooh, I'm on Giants Island.
Enjoy that.
Yeah.
You and Danny Dimes.
Hey, Danny Dimes was a baller last week.
Yeah, bud. Who do they play?
Is Malik Neighbors coming back? Need to
Don't know.
Need to know. You know why?
Well, you're not making any trades until you know for sure if he is.
How dare you? Bills going to the Jets. Bills are favored -2.5.
Give me the Bills after the Robert Saleh firing.
Yeah. J-Mo. Robert Saleh. Is that going to fire the Jets? I'm taking the Jets.
I'll buy that hype. Give me the Jets.
Dave takes the Jets. So J-Mo's on Bills Island.
I'm going to double shock Atlanta.
Barry's going to double shock Atlanta. I'm going to double shock. Time out. I'm going to double shock. Tough one. I didn't take the 49ers, or I would say them. JK. I'm going to double shock. Oh, man. That's a tough one. I'm going to double shock the Lions. All right, cool.
Chargers for the double on Dave.
Dave double shocked the Chargers. Yes, Barry, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 double shocks in the books. Good luck, gentlemen.
Looking forward to those updated standings next week.
I will have. I
feel like I'm
gonna
right there in the mix. I feel like it's all kind of
it is
all around the 40 mark going into this week.
Mm-hmm. We'll try to put together some
the three of us
fun stats. I like to go back and look and see on games where we all picked the same what our record is and stuff like that. I'll try to see if I can't find any trends.
Get some trends. I need you to deep dive some analytics.
Mm-hmm. It'll just have to be simple trends, but yeah.
Use the AI.
AI. Do you want to talk RFL first or Barry's YouTube wormhole?
I haven't been on a lot of YouTube wormholes recently.
Well, let's ask why.
I don't know.
Is it a down music time? Do you go through phases?
It's about time.
Is that what
And
you
if I'm
YouTube wormhole music?
Typically, yes.
Yeah, like I go through phases of reading where I'll go like read for 6 months and then not read for 6 months. You know what I mean?
I read every night before I go to bed.
Do you? Paperback or like a physical book or on your phone or on a Kindle or something?
Book.
Yeah. What do you read? What genres are you rocking?
Spy novels.
Is that what you like?
Cops, thrillers, whatnot.
Who's your favorite authors for that kind of stuff?
The Horse Clans.
That's funny. You say. I just picked all my Horse Clan books up from our cabin and brought them home today.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
You leave books down there?
I had a bunch of books down there. Yeah.
You think the guests read them?
Probably. I don't know.
Are
maybe.
they free to take one?
No.
No, you can't.
I would
If
prefer
you're
they
reading
don't,
this book,
Yeah, they
you
can
don't with
leave it.
You got to
Yeah.
finish it. But
Yeah, right. Well, these Horse Clan books are. I'll bring you one. I'll bring you the first. They're really good. They're like, what are they? 100 pages, something like that.
I don't
150. You remember those like in the 60s, 70s, 80s, where they'd be these little thin paperback books.
Right.
Yeah, those kind of reads. They're
Just
good.
a little catcher in the rye, quick read.
Yep, exactly. And they're kind of like nomad warriors that
A Horse Clan.
a Horse Clan. Yeah.
Are
I
they
think
all
that
connected?
name kind of...
Like,
Well,
are
it's-
all the stories connected? Do
Yes, not all of the characters in the books are Horse Clan. Some of them are different.
The Jun Horde.
Yeah, different tribes and different kinds of people.
Name that movie.
The who?
The Jun Horde.
I don't got it.
That sounds familiar, but I can't. Hold on, Jen Horde.
The Jun Horde.
It's not Game of Thrones.
Nope. It's a very old movie.
What? Go ahead. I give.
The Beastmaster.
Oh yeah.
I never saw the Beastmaster.
What?
Wow, that's a good one.
God, the Beastmaster
That was from
amazing.
the 80s.
Yeah.
That was hit and miss.
Yeah. the witches that had the rings that like the ring would open up and it was their eyeball that could see random things.
Little soothsayers.
Loved it.
I was more of an 80s movie comedy kind of guy.
16 Candles.
Beverly Hills Cop.
Say anything.
Yeah.
I want my $2.
Is that movie?
Yeah.
Dan wants his $5.
Right.
Venmo.
I think you guys both won in the RFL last week, right?
I won.
I didn't.
Oh, you did it?
No.
I had the high
My
points
team put
total.
up like 58.
Yeah, me too. Okay, so Barry
the
won.
week before I
like-
put up like 66. Yeah.
Sam Darnold had put up like 30 points like 3 times.
And then Jalen goes on by. And
Jalen goes on by. Darnold puts up like 3. Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, you were so excited to start him too. Hold on,
Thanks,
we'll look
Sam.
I got
Scoreboard.
the high points. That's a $75.
Did you really?
$75 popper, right?
Oh, nice work, Barry. 137.78. You were high points, eh?
That combined with the Tommy bet, that's $200 of my fees paid.
I'm
even right now.
Who's got the high points for the year so far?
Tommy.
Tommy does. What is it? 160?
157-ish.
157. Man, I'd like to win that one. Yeah, J-Mo, you put up 56 points,
Yeah.
huh?
Killed it.
Let's pull
I
that
feel like
up.
I should get a booby prize for that.
Well, the problem is you only had 2 players in double digits.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Oh, my God. And
How many touchdowns did my team score? Like
on.
1?
Not a lot.
That's going to be the second week if it is.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
You had
Nico
a couple.
Collins.
Hey, Sam Darnold he didn't have any tutties, but he had an interception and a fumble.
Yeah. So Nico Collins had 78 yards and a touchdown in the first quarter, then left the game with a hamstring.
Man.
That was the only touchdown my team scored, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you need for Devontae to get traded.
Yeah, that's the second week out of the 5 that I've had 1 touchdown on my team. Thank you, team.
You need to have a talk with him. Barry, on the other hand, had 3 players in the high 20s. Joe Flacco, T. Higgins, and Drake London. Well done, Barry. Oh, yeah, I remember you had a good Thursday night, didn't you?
Yeah.
Isn't it nice to go into the week with a freaking 20 popper on a
we
Thursday?
were at the hi-fi watching the melt and came back and
Yeah.
Drake London got 27 points. All right.
Yeah. That was a weird show, by the way. The Melt show. Yeah, Barry had the opposite problem. He only had three people not in double digits, and one of them was 9.9, Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, we discussed that. Man. Let's if I made fun of your team, J-Mo, I'll make fun of mine real quick. What did I have? I had 82. I guess that's not too bad, but I, too, only had 2 players in double digits. Josh Downs and Tucker Kraft.
With the 20 spot.
Tucker Kraft put up a 22 spot. He actually made my team seem respectable this last week. But it's pitiful, man. Mahomes 7, Zach Moss 6, CeeDee Lamb 8, Jalen Waddle 6, George Pickens 4. I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? And it's not like I picked the wrong players. My bench was equally poor. You know,
It's fantasy football. It was the same thing for me the week prior.
I hate it so much.
I mean, I lost to Vassallo, who had, I think, 5 Bears starting.
Ugh. Vassallo, has he
And-
managed
and
to
I
trade
lost
for all
by
the Bears
10.
now?
And Richardson gets hurt in the first quarter, and I lose by 10 by putting up 76. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I could have gotten 10 points from Richardson.
Right. I know. Vassallo's like Ron Swanson. He's like, no, I don't think you heard me. I want all the Bears.
He had a Dunze in the lineup, Keenan Allen,
Right.
DJ
Komet.
Moore.
I traded it in
yes.
Komet. I know he's got Komet. He offered me Goddard for Komet. I literally couldn't hit accept quick enough back then. Komet's pretty good, though. I mean, it's not like he's pitiful. All right, so standings. Let's see. Big Brain's winning the league right now, guy. Have you looked at his lineup lately?
He's made 500 other trades.
Hold on,
We're talking to him about Josh Allen right now.
I want to read you his roster. Like, I wouldn't touch it. His roster right now is Josh Allen, Jahmyr Gibbs, Kenneth Walker, Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas Jr., Trey McBride, Brandon Aubrey, and Phillies D. His bench is C.J. Stroud, Zach Charbonnet, Madison, Lazard, McConkey. I mean, he's got a good squad, man. Like, that starting lineup is nasty.
And the bench is good enough to fill in some gaps. But it'll
He'll tinker with it, won't he? I hope he'll tinker with it with me. I'll tinker. You want to tinker? I wonder if he put Malik Neighbors in the starting lineup to kind of like make me think, hey, he's going to play. Let's trade. What would his lineup look like if we trade?
same thing except for CD Lamb,
Yeah. He's got C.J. Stroud.
Stroud or Mahomes.
So you don't think I should trade Mahomes? That's a touchdown. God, freaking Brock Purdy's dealing, huh? Or is that's just his second, isn't it?
That's what you minimum two. Get two.
Shanahan.
Freaking Shanahan.
All right, so yeah, Big Brain's got a good team, I think. He's in first, so I'm in second. You bozos are, hold on here.
Way down there for me, but
Yeah, Barry too. Barry, you're
A win away
I
from
don't
being
know.
in the
You and
playoffs.
Jameson are down, both 2 and 3. You're ahead of JMO by 28 points. So you guys got some work to do. Get your head out of your ass.
I took down $75 this week.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good. Yeah,
Combined with Tommy's $125 that he's paying my interest.
But let's
in.
all try to make the playoffs.
Well, I'm trying.
You know, these guys got their own little. I was telling Jameson this. Their own little cabals of trading. You've got the Danny, Brad, Vassallo triangle, with Mikey sprinkled in. You know, it's like we got to start a cabal of trading. Maybe get Miz, recruit Miz in. Maybe Tommy. I don't know.
I just don't care to make a lot of trades.
I know,
Whether it
neither
costs
one of you.
$5 a
Neither
person,
one of you.
$4 a person,
Yeah.
or whatever.
I would just want to win. It could help. It could help.
when I'm 2 and 3 and I'm scoring 50, I'm not sure I want to dump more money into the dumpster.
Well, maybe you wouldn't be 2 and 3. Is my point.
Yeah,
That's my point.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
exactly. You just made my point for me.
right.
Thank
Now,
you.
who's your
'Cause-
best player?
So just keep doing what you're doing.
My best player that's actually going to play?
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts.
You need to look to deal him, I would say.
Sure.
Are you interested in Patrick Mahomes?
No, I'm not.
Thank you.
I mean, there's no reason for me to make any trades right now whatsoever.
You got a good squad.
It's
I
fine.
have a great squad that's not playing.
Right, but if they get healthy and you can scratch your way into the playoffs, then
Yeah.
Barry, dig some notebook worms out. What you got? What you got, bud? Oh man, we're not going to be able to do the Devoes late season must be a baller watch list. Damn it. Devo is
Nemhard Portis.
in 5th place. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nimhard Portis battle.
Nemhard Port.
Nemhard Portis.
Crazy Eyes Portis.
That's the note. That's from that series, probably.
First round.
That was a fun series. We won 2 series, man. We won the Bucks series and we won the Knicks series. I don't know that I personally gave that enough credit. Like, I'm just pissed we got swept, I guess, in the finals.
The article I sent you guys last night, we were against Boston in the Eastern Conference Finals, up or tied in the final minute, 3 out of the 4 games.
I know.
We played, Dallas won 1, right?
Yeah.
Everybody else won 1.
Yeah.
We got swept, but
Yeah.
we played them closer than anybody. And
Yeah, I bet you're right. I bet we
And
were in
Halliburton
more of
and-
the games.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And
And
we
Halliburton
were
was
in-
hurt.
and the last 2.
Which you know, I guess in hindsight, and if you're going to make what good came out of that is you realized what an absolute baller Nemhard could be in a clutch situation in those last 2 games.
Nimhard is a baller.
And McConnell.
Our sweet prince
And
McConnell.
Siakam.
McConnell was so clutch in the Knicks series. Like they couldn't. He dominated them kind of. He when you out hustle the Knicks, you're doing something. Get in. Who is that?
Laviscus?
Was that
Laviska?
was that a special teams play?
Chenault.
Was the old Jacksonville guy? He was
Laviska Chenault Jr.?
Laviska? Yeah, he was a favorite for a while, wasn't he?
Laviska Chenault? Yeah, he was like one of those utility knife guys.
He made his way around the RFL a few
Still
times.
is that guy.
Apparently, he just scored a tutty.
Fact. 97 yards.
With
Kickoff return?
Shanahan's like, are we going to do this again? Are we going to do this again? Are we going to blow another lead? Please. I'll draft your running backs all day, sir.
Oh, that's written down last week's
I know.
pod notes. The Shanahan running
The
back
Shanahan
tree.
tree. The Shanahan
tree.
RB tree.
Shanna tree.
I was texting with Big Brain today, and I said he had a nice RB stable, and it auto talked into Arby's, an Arby's stable. And
He has
We've got the
he has the meats.
You have a nice Arby's stable, and he's got a couple double beef and cheddars in there, maybe a French dip. What's your go-to? What's your Arby's order?
My Arby's order?
Yeah,
Just straight roast beef sandwich.
yeah, I do that sometimes. I go medium though because I like
I go the large.
large. I like
Yeah.
large is almost too much. It
Fucking
gets
don't be ridiculous.
listen, it gets weird.
Horsey sauce.
The large gets weird, bro.
Large, and I like meat in my mouth, bud.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
large gets weird. It's the medium is perfect amount. The
No.
small is too much bread.
Small is way too bready.
Yeah, kick up the small a
Give
little
me
bit.
the large.
Arby's.
Give me the curly fries.
Do you order a cup of cheese with the curly fries?
No.
Do that.
I'm not a cheese.
Life hack.
I don't like freaking.
Do it.
It's
I don't.
extra.
I don't.
It is.
I'm not a
It's
big
extra.
like liquid cheese guy. Like tonight, I had some with my pretzel sticks.
Were those good?
Dude,
They looked good.
With your
they
Prince
are like
pretzels?
dipped in butter.
Yeah.
They're sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Columbus Soccer Park concession stand pretzel sticks with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't dip fries in cheese, dude.
Well, I do. And I love it. I love, and probably, there's two places that I do it.
Okay.
I do it at Arby's. I like the curly fries with
Steak and
with the
shake.
cup of cheese and steak and shake. You got it. Exactly. The little shoestring fries
I
with
love
the cup of
their
cheese.
fries.
Mm.
I love the fries.
I don't go to Steak and Shake anymore. Do you?
I don't because it's like just not. It's nowhere real convenient. I guess there's one right by us.
Yeah, there's one, but I just find that it's been cut out of my.
It's out of the rotation.
It is. I think when I'm in that mood now, I go
Freddy's.
to Freddy's
Yeah, Freddy's is fire.
because they have that jalapeno fry sauce.
Their fry sauce is
It's killer.
fantastic.
Yeah. So you don't need cheese there. So anywhere that's got a good fry sauce, you don't
Their
need
fry sauce is very similar to Cane's
Uh-huh.
sauce.
Cane's. That's the chicken place we were trying to think of that one day.
Who was
that? Maybe it wasn't with you.
It's definitely not me because my kids.
Yeah,
Crave
somebody was
Cane's.
trying to think of Cane's the other day. Cane's
Yeah.
is good. We've had it a couple times on road trips.
It's overrated. Like
It
my
is.
kids are like
it's
super like Cane's is the best.
It's
I'm like they're-
Zaxby's.
I'm not a Zaxby's guy.
Oh, I like Zaxby's.
You know me. I'm a Popeyes guy.
Yeah, you're like
I'm big
hard.
hard on Popeyes,
You're
bro.
a big hard line Popeyes guy.
Yeah, they're the best chicken place out there.
Oh my god.
Unless you're getting fried chicken, then I'm still just extra crispy
Do you-
KFC,
do,
bud.
do you remember during COVID when that chicken sandwich first came out for them?
Oh, dude,
There were lines around the buildings and they would run out of them and people
Yeah.
were getting all shitty. And
I still am pissed at Bovey for sending me that video of the rats in that Popeyes chicken. Do you remember that
Yeah,
video?
yeah.
That was fucking disturbing, dude.
Yeah.
Literally like crawling up cables.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
they come in to turn on the lights for the day and the rats all
Dude,
scurry.
there's like 30 of them.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, you expected nothing more from Popeyes, right?
Dude, I love Popeyes. It's
Jamie,
my jam.
Jamie, listen, Jamie stumps so hard for Popeyes.
If you
My
have
jam.
especially if you got a
We should be
coupon-
getting some
If
money.
you have a coupon to Popeyes,
you like
If you have a
Popeyes?
hankering for a good chicken sandwich,
I like.
I
the
get the
fried
the
shrimp.
2-piece with a biscuit and a side for $5.99.
Can I ask?
Get the fuck out.
Can I ask a personal question of you
Go
guys?
ahead. Go ahead.
How do you dress your biscuits up? Like I'm a butter
butter
and honey
and
guy.
jelly.
I'm butter and honey.
Honey.
Jelly.
You are a honey guy. Butter too? Do you butter it?
You butter your biscuit, bud?
Is there butter in the? Are we talking
I'm
about
asking.
Popeyes
Do you
or in
open
general?
It? No, just in general. Do you butter the
Yes.
biscuit? Yes. Okay.
But, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I
Butter
mean,
it as
I
soon as
also will
possible.
get their like
Butter anything. The first thing you do is butter it.
facts.
Right.
Pop tarts, butter.
Right. Have you ever put butter on a pop? I get lost in some of those YouTube holes.
Have you ever put butter on a Pop Tart? Is that a song or something?
So
The
frickin'
sweet
good.
biscuits at Popeyes are fire, like the strawberry iced biscuits.
Ooh,
Never
shut
had
your
those?
Face. No.
Yeah, they're fire. Dude, Popeyes is so underrated.
Do you like the Hardee's cinnamon raisin biscuits?
I don't know that I've had one in decades.
So they're
I avoid Hardee's like the plague.
if they're fresh, there's
No Frisco burger.
almost
will.
nothing
Hardee's?
better. I don't eat
I worked at Hardee's when I was in high school.
No
Frisco
on-
burgers
no
are
entrees.
fire.
Grandma McLaughlin's
All
special was
breakfast.
a Hardee's Frisco,
Frisco
burger.
burger,
She
yeah.
loved that shit.
She did.
Yes.
The Frisco burger is fire. I will say that.
Is that the one on the grilled sourdough?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good burger. I haven't had
That's
one
a
of those in
damn good
decade.
burger. That's a tasty burger.
I don't know that I've eaten an entree, an after breakfast entree from Hardee's in a decade.
I mean, the only Hardee's I can think of is in Whiteland. at this point.
Franklin's got one, don't
Franklin
they? Or is
does.
that gone? I don't
No,
know.
it's like Whiteland.
No, there's used to be one down like by the Kroger, Franklin down. You know,
Yeah, I don't
If I'm going to get a Frisco burger, it's on Tracy Road and 31.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
the one I'm thinking of because we
Yeah.
pass it going to Cincinnati all the time.
You still getting a Frisco burger every now and then?
Every third month, probably.
Is that right?
Yeah, why not? I'm
gonna
driving
have to,
by.
I'm gonna
I
get
know,
a
I
Frisco
might-
burger.
now I'm gonna
gonna
get
a Frisco burger.
There's a Hardee's up at 86 in Michigan, so like when I go into the office, I may
Yeah.
have to just swing by and get a Frisco.
I'll send you guys a picture when I get it. It'll be
Yeah.
delightful.
It's wrapped. It's nice. It's good.
Yeah. Is there some sort of like barbecue sauce on that thing, or it's like some sauce? There's some sauce,
Like a
right?
Thousand Island sauce
Okay.
of sorts. Yeah.
Like a
A melt.
okay,
A melt.
that's
It's
right.
a Frisco melt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
It's coming back. Oh, that is a good burger.
Now, if you do go to Steak and Shake does have a killer Frisco melt.
Yeah, that's
Uh-huh.
good too. Put lettuce and tomato on that motherfucker.
Really?
Ask for the lettuce and tomato because they'll just give it to you straight up if you don't.
Uh-huh.
They ask you how you want it dressed.
The Frisco burger, not so much. The singles and the doubles and the triples, but the Frisco burger is a non-lettuce,
I'm not a big-
non-tomato sandwich.
Yeah, I don't want lettuce and tomato on a Frisco burger. I don't really like tomato on my burger.
I think I'm going to pass on that too, honestly.
Yeah.
I
I just
like
want the
a
fucking
melt,
meat,
'cause
cheese, and the sauce on a melt.
A Frisco burger's a melt, essentially. Right?
hot.
Yeah, a melt. There's no. I don't
I
want.
don't
any-
want that tomato all hot
Nope.
and wilted lettuce.
No.
Fuck that.
No garden. No garden
Yeah.
on the melts.
Now, if it's a regular cheeseburger, run that fucker through the garden
With the tomato?
with the tomato.
Yeah, like if I go to Culver's, I'm ordering a double hamburger with loaded,
Everything.
With everything. Yeah.
Everything.
I went to Culver's tonight
God, I love
and
Culver's.
ordered a double hamburger with everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love a good Culver's
The
burger.
only
I had a
complaint.
coupon.
The only
Buy one,
complaint.
get
You're
one
such a
free.
coupon and mother.
Hey.
Hey,
Yeah.
I was saved $7. Sam got a double. I got a double. Abby got her veggie burger. It's all good.
Boom.
They got their learner's permit. Sam drove
Did
my
they?
ass home. It was fucking
That's-
harrowing.
That's awesome. And
It's
she-
so
her too?
sketch, isn't it?
Do
Because
they
Sadie
take
drives
turns?
us places. It just drives me.
I mean, coming in hot, dude.
She's aggressive.
So is
I
Sam.
can see that.
And Abby,
Yeah, everything that girl does is aggressive, including driving. I'm like,
Slow down.
I watched a video today that I'm going to make her watch.
Oh no.
Mm.
Can we double back real quick on that everything on the Culver's? I wish they would go white onion instead of red. Okay, I'm just gonna say that, and then we can
Isn't
move
it
on.
the purple onion?
Yeah,
Yeah, I like
it's
the
a red.
purple
It's
onion.
called a red onion.
Yeah, you're a red ass.
What a bird! I'm such a hothead.
I like the purple. I like the purple.
boom,
You do like it?
roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nailed it. Write that down, red ass Danny. Burn.
Thanks, Rage Dad.
Yeah, exactly. I love Rage Dad. Oh, there's a Hardee's commercial right there.
Let's go.
Forget about it.
Pick two.
It's Hardee's.
Look
and
at that cute little hamburger there. I'd eat that.
Free Frisco burger. What?
Look at the little baby.
Where's my
bird.
phone?
Hardee's and Carl's Jr. are the same thing, right?
Yeah, I think so.
And is there a third one?
Did they used to be Burger Chef? Are we going
No.
full lineage back? I
It
think
was
so.
the one down here. Like they
Yeah.
put a Hardee's in the Burger Chef.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. No. The franchise has switched from one to the other.
I don't know
know
believe
about that.
I think Burger Chef is done.
Right. It turned into Hardee's.
I think they just put a Hardee's in the old Burger Chef.
And
building.
Jeff.
Do you remember Rax?
Yeah.
Do you remember ground?
Rax was killer.
Rax was killer.
Do you remember the ground round?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That place was
right
great.
there in front of the mall.
Are there
That's
no more
where-
ground rounds?
I don't
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
that was like a one time.
Yeah, that was
That
a
was a
hot
1980s
That was
thing
a
only.
hot restaurant back in
The
the day. I mean, you'd have
1980s
to
green.
wait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Peanuts. You'd sit
Peanuts
while you're
on the
waiting.
floor.
Peanuts
Yeah.
on the floor. That was like I just remember being amazed. Like, oh my god, you can get free peanuts.
What?
Just incredible.
Now there's a Jared
Yeah.
jewelry store there. He went to Jared.
He went to Jared.
Did you guys ever go to
Was
Po'
the
Boys?
ground round in the mall parking lot? I thought it was on the other side.
It was right there where that Jared and that Burger King is right now.
Okay.
Right there in front, across from the Total Wine.
Yeah.
Are you
And
sure?
then
Remember
there
the Pizza Hut? I thought it was by the Pizza Hut. The
I
Pizza
thought
Hut
it,
right there
yeah,
was
well, I
so
thought it
good,
was
though.
across the street from where that Pizza Hut, like in the mall parking lot, but on
where
that
the tilted
kind
was it the
of
tilted-
where that bank is, that the Huntington Bank. I think that's where it was to be.
Not the what is that?
The ground round we're talking about.
Right.
Yeah,
What's
the
that
Huntington
restaurant
Bank.
that's there now called now? It's not the tilted.
Chili's. It's kind of where
No.
Chili's used to be.
Tilted.
Yes,
no.
kind of.
I want my baby.
No, you're
Nowhere
going
near
just a
where
little
Chili's
bit
is.
east to
It was off of County
Twin
Line.
Peaks. Twin Peaks. down
Twin
there.
Peaks,
Yeah,
that's what
it was on right there on County Line.
It was off County.
We're talking about the same thing.
Yes.
Was it where Twin
We're-
Peaks is?
Maybe
I thought it was.
it could have been, or I.
Okay, so you know where Twin Peaks is now? Well, right down the road from there, like you're going towards Dick's, there's a New York Slice pizza shop right there. And their slices of pizza are on point. Kelly and I have been getting, because you can go in and just get and it's a big slice of cheese or pepperoni or whatever. You know.
Oh.
It's a good snack if you're
How
in the
much
area.
is a slice of New York pizza?
Like $4, $3.50, $4.
Worth
It's
it.
good. And you can tell, like,
I'm probably parking and going to get Luca if I'm doing that, but
yeah, we like Luca, but
Yeah.
it's as, I'm going to say this because it's true, it's as good and probably, honestly, better than Luca.
maybe I'll try it.
Yeah, it's all the things you want a New York slice to be. It's firm but real bendy, and it's a little greasy. It's got the
Good
cheese.
New York woman.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's got all the stuff. It's got all the stuff.
Waiver wire Kama Sutra.
Yes, yes, working that.
We're
waiver
working
wire.
that New York.
Hey, I got up
slice.
in there this week too. I had to get a quarterback. I had to get a kicker.
Tucker Craft.
I was finessing. I got Tucker Craft last week, bro. I was 1 week ahead on that shit.
Yeah, you
You
are.
had to get in there 2 days ago.
Yeah. No, last week I had to. Yes, this week I had to get. And what sucks is I ended up with Bo Nix. You tired, Jimmy?
baller, dude. Must be a baller, Bo Nix.
Yeah. What are you going to do tonight with no soccer, or tomorrow night? I mean,
Relax.
just sit
Get
around.
a keg, dude.
Yeah, man. Roast a hog back there.
Party at the Moon
Should
Tower.
have a big ass hog roast.
should.
Have the team out.
Do you remember when Mom and Gwen did that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was good.
I love a hog roast.
Well, yeah, duh. Doesn't like a good swine.
All right, let's talk high school soccer before we wrap things up. How deep are we?
121.
Okay, that's not full. Is that Tyler Lockett? Does he ever? How old is he?
Go away.
37 or
Right. I
48.
think he sleeps full time in a cryo chamber.
with LeBron? He's
Yes.
LeBron's little lover.
The Tom Brady disciples.
Do you think they all have like a big mansion where they all have their like vampires, their cryos all lined up, and they just?
Yes.
I think so too.
I want one. I want a cryo chamber.
I do too.
Be sick.
How much are they?
No idea.
Will
I
you
don't think I'd be able to sleep.
Will you Google that? How much is a cryo chamber?
I'll try to find that out.
What? Why not? What? I've never been in one. Is there some noise? Like what's going on? Just because it's encased?
That would be it.
Yeah. You get used to it. I bet. Eventually, you wouldn't be able to sleep without it. What's up, Noah Fant? Little sneaky best ball, 16th, 17th round tight end. I've got some Noah Fant. You know that. I've got probably 20% Noah Fant.
You're looking at about 15 grand.
For a cryo?
Mm-hmm.
That's not much. For living another 27 years?
This is a cryo sauna.
Jameson, I want a cryo chamber. I want the shit that LeBron has, please.
I want LeBron. I mean,
LeBron
is-
has both. He has the sauna and he has the
He probably has a cryo car. too.
yes.
He's
He's
like
like cryo
constant-
wing to
when
his
he's not
mansion.
practicing or playing, he's in a cryo something or other. Who is that? Zach Charbonnet?
Is it a cryogenic chamber they sleep in, or yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I think they do. Well, I bet that's not great for a marriage unless you get like a double cryo, a 2-person cryo.
Right. Right.
Guys, come on up to the room here. I'm going to show you guys something. Kelly and I got a double cryo, so we're going to live to be 127.
Good single person indirect liquid nitrogen feed cryotherapy chamber
Yes.
will start around
Let's go.
50 to 60,000 pounds. So you're looking at
$15,000.
no 70 to
Yeah, the pound is
80.
much more valuable than the dollar right
probably
now.
looking at about 65 to 80,000 bucks.
It's embarrassing
65 to 70
to be in England and our money is
Worthless. Dirty Americans.
yeah,
It's the way it goes.
right.
What are you gonna do?
I know.
Yeah.
Just keep on living.
I mean, I see one on here for $100,000. LeBron's got the freaking $250,000.
What do they? I mean, what do they do? What's happening?
It's cold. I don't.
It's
Slows your cell growth. Probably. I don't know what.
so
If
you have
Seattle
cold.
scores right here, this is a game. Shanahan is going to lose his shit.
Mm-hmm. But they're going to score, too.
Yeah, no, they're on the 3.
Walker is really good.
He was a beast at Michigan State, bud.
That's a big brain guy, isn't it?
He's got freaking
He just
thighs
he's
like a
And he's got
monster.
Charbonnet. He's got it locked down.
Charbonnet.
I mean, as you've indicated, he should stop.
Should.
But he won't.
He should.
It'll be rent before.
All right. What else, Barry? Anything shimmering off the page to you?
No.
Oh, why?
Gillis to Duke. Gillis to Duke.
Gillis to Duke? Who's Gillis? I forget.
Mason Gillis,
Oh, is he a Purdue guy?
former Boiler.
He went to Duke?
He was your 6th man, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, he transferred through the portal?
Yeah, I mean, he was done. He had his senior night, and he had one more year of eligibility, so he's going to Duke. He got a master's at Purdue, and now he's going to get a master's at Duke.
You can't be mad at a kid for going and playing a year at Duke.
Right. And getting a. He's also the kid that from Newcastle, Indiana, that hit the walk-off
Oh, really?
in the Little League World Series.
Yeah. Is that right?
Mason Gillis.
What
Good
a-
life for that
Google
kid.
him.
What a freaking...
And he's not even 23 yet.
Right. He's a genius. He's going to have master's degrees from Purdue and Duke.
Mason Gillis. All right. Glad we brought Mason up again. He sounds like a badass. But yeah, if
Who's,
you're if
Cooper
you-
Flag
if
for
you
Duke.
can if you can play 1 year at Duke, you do.
And Cooper Flag coming in.
Oh yeah. Oh
I mean,
yeah.
they could.
Have you seen any Cooper Flag highlights or videos?
Yeah, a few
Yeah.
enough.
He's exciting. It's going to be interesting to see who gets him because there are going to be a handful of teams totally tanking this year for the flag.
Yeah, he's not a bad person to tank for sure.
Right. He's not quite as, but almost as hyped as Wimby. He's kind of the great American hope.
Right.
There hasn't been an American MVP since I think it's been like 7 or 8 years.
Larry
It's been a
Bird.
while. It's definitely not Larry Bird.
Yeah. Okay. Let's talk. Let's finish up with a little soccer talk, Jim.
Soccer.
What do we want to recap the last couple games or days or what's going on?
Well, we just went and watched your niece, my daughter, win 3-0 and move on to the sectional championship. She had a nice assist.
She did. That was a second goal.
Yeah.
Nice cross.
Good finish by one of the Marlin lasses.
Aye. That
One
was.
of them. Are they twins?
There's a senior and a sophomore
Yeah, sisters. Kind of, it'd be like Sadie and Lily.
next year. So that was amazing. So we'll see how they do on Saturday before the boys play.
We don't know who they play yet. And then you play. You had probably your biggest game of the year, maybe against the best team you've played
Yeah.
all year, or I don't know, Noblesville, but
It'd be a toss-up.
one of the better teams in the state,
Yeah. Yeah.
yearly.
Been our biggest thorn in our side for the last couple of years. Knocked us out of the tournament the last couple of years. Mentally, they had our number. You could tell in the first half we were believing in that still because we did not play very well.
Did you bring that up at halftime?
Maybe. But they
No.
they didn't play our game. But I mean, Columbus North is good at forcing you to play different because they're damn good.
He packed in like he was playing he was packing in the box and just playing all defense and just kind of hoping for a cheap goal from 9 up top, which is that kid is talented. You know, they're number 9. You know, I mean,
He was trying to play it into him, have him hold it up long enough that they could
one
get
touch
it out.
back and then go
Right,
Yep.
so they could get up and out of the back. But the problem is like my 2 center backs are not going to be able to play like that.
Right.
Because the one is giant, and he will move you right off that ball or move you off the spot you want to try to hold it up, and Cooper will come in and clean
I think
it up.
he was playing for a PKs, or it's either gonna be 0-0 or 1-0, and I think he was going to be happy with that either way.
Right.
Because you score your first goal, and then all of a sudden it loosens up to the point to where you got another goal. A minute and a half later?
If that, I don't think it was that long.
45 seconds.
Right, it was real quick.
That goal, I was right there, like watching that goal from 10 feet away, and that was a nasty take by him. He kind of, one kid got so jacked up in the play that he ended up down on the ground, and after the play had to be carried off, and then he beats another kid, gets his shoulder around him, and then just straight V-line to the goal, rocket, side netting.
Smoked that shot.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite Center Grove goals I've ever seen. It was the moment.
Greek.
Yeah, it's a big game. The moment, and the Greek delivers.
Yes. So
Excellent.
I think the assist went to Loudon, if I'm not
Did it?
mistaken.
I believe so.
Yeah.
The Greek don't score unless,
Actually,
and vice versa.
I'm trying to think. That play came out of a 50-50 ball. Somebody won a 50-50 ball, and then he ended up with it and just kind of took it down the right side and then turned the corner.
Matthew Goubert had the assist.
Did he?
Yeah.
The first goal, how did they score that?
So it was just like, I think it started with the corner and the ball. They couldn't just get the ball cleared out. Somebody hit it and went flying out to our left, their right. We got it, hit it back in, and the kid that hit it back in went charging in towards the goal to try to just pressure the ball, and the kid went to clear it as hard as he can, smoked the ball, hit it right off of his right on the ball joint of his shoulder, and it popped off the ball joint.
Was it his shoulder, not his face? I thought it was
shoulder.
his face.
No, it was his shoulder, and it off the shoulder up over everybody and dropped right into that goal. It was freaking amazing.
Daniel Roy and I looked at each other and we're like, that's in. That went in.
Well, I mean, as soon as it hit the net, he was screaming across the field to celebrate.
Yeah.
But yeah, then literally 45
so
seconds
it was
later,
considered
it was 2-0.
his goal, not an own goal.
No, that was his goal because
Yeah.
that kid cleared it, hit off of him, and it popped up and in.
Yeah, that was a lucky goal, but man, that's what it takes sometimes. 'Cause you get luck out of putting so much pressure on a team,
Right.
Eventually, something weird happens. If the ball's going to be in your box that much, it's going to go in the net eventually.
Levy is going to break.
Yeah, good win.
I loved it.
Yeah, it was a really good win. That was a emotional, stressful, anxious game.
Yeah, I do know.
I love those kind of stakes games.
I was emotional, stressed the whole fucking day.
Yeah.
Got so much work done around my house.
Yeah, that's what you said. You just kept busy.
7 loads of laundry,
Yeah.
a couple reports done at work, a couple meetings got knocked out. Did all the dishes, cleaned them, and put them away.
What Saturday? It's a night game. That's got to be kind of rough, right?
Nah, Sadie's game's at 2,
Oh,
so
that's true,
we'll have
that's
to
true.
drive. It takes about almost an hour to drive down there, an hour to drive back. So we'll have that. I'll probably mow my grass because
Yeah.
it needs mowed.
Yeah.
So I got plenty of things to kill time on Saturday.
Right.
That'll be a big game, though. Sectional championship. Let's go.
Against East Central.
Yep.
Played them.
They brought you in for a reason
Played
a few
them.
weeks back.
Played them. Who?
We put them on our schedule.
Right? They brought you in for a reason, right?
Who?
We
East
put
Central?
them on
What did
there
you-
before they changed the sectional.
So it wasn't looking for intel.
No, we put them on there, and then they changed the section.
Are they in a conference?
Yeah, they're in some conference. I
Some
don't
weird
down
conference.
at the bottom of the state.
we join your conference?
We don't have a conference.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So, so you play East Central. I was looking at our side of the bracket until the finals, because the upper part of the bracket are teams that we don't really know anything about. It's like your Lake Centrals and your Mishawaka's, but anyway, our side.
Region.
Yeah,
You know a little bit about that.
Well, I know we do, but that would be the final. So the team we would have to play in the semifinals, it's going to come down to. Hold on, let's see here.
Bloomington, South, or Martinsville.
Yeah, and then that will funnel into the Jeffersonville, Seymour, Castle, Evansville, Harrison. We would play one of those 4 teams. Did you play Castle?
We did.
What was the score of that game?
We won 3-1.
Okay. Have you played South Bloomington?
We played them at Bloomington. 3-0.
Okay. All right. But then up above us, you got
South is 16-1.
Noblesville still alive. They play Carmel
Carmel
Saturday.
sucks.
Noblesville, Carmel Saturday. Fishers, HSE Saturday. That'll be that's got a bloodbath. Because do you remember that used to be one school? Those two
Right.
schools. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Lawrence North Cathedral. Is North decent?
Yes.
They can be. They've had years where it depends on their.
Lawrence North beat Columbus North
Oh, they did?
1-0 in the last couple
Okay.
weeks.
So Lawrence North Cathedral plays Saturday. Pike Ben Davis. That's an old conference game. That's an old
Right.
MIC game. And then
They're still in the mix, both of them.
here's one that I am. This sectional final is
So dumb.
Greenwood
Right.
and either Franklin Central or Southport. Whiteland's like, why the fuck aren't we in this sectional?
Right.
Because it's all right. We're going. Let's go.
Right. Well,
It's
we would've been
6-8.
in this-
Southport.
It's Southport. Okay, so Greenwood, Southport. Which you know what? To be honest with you, what I was happy to see is that Perry's out, because they're another team.
They lost 1-0.
They're another. I know they're another team. I
To
just assume not
Southport
have to
or
play.
Greenwood.
Agree. Perry Meridian.
Perry Meridian, yeah.
To
Because
Southport or Greenwood.
It's Southport plays Greenwood.
no, I know what you're saying. They lost to Greenwood. Perry did, right?
No, they lost to Franklin Central.
Franklin
then
Central?
lost to Southport.
I'm shocked Franklin Central is not coming out of that. That should be the team, right?
Yeah.
Southport and Perry are just hard teams to play, especially if you don't.
Yeah,
They just make it such an ugly,
Burmese.
weird game, yeah. Because they dribble
South-
so much.
Jeez.
Southport does not have very many Burmese kids anymore.
They don't.
It's more. I have a ton of Venezuelans and Swahili kids, like Northern African kids.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, there's some good games Saturday. It'll be interesting to see who comes out to regionals. Noblesville, Carmel. You say Carmel's not that good right now?
They're 6, 7, and
Oh, really?
5. or
Fishers and HSE both up or down?
Fishers and HSC are. We played 8 Fishers.
Mm-hmm.
HSC should, in my opinion, should win that.
I guess I'm happy that at least only one of Fishers, HSC, and Noblesville's coming out of that alive. You know.
Right. Well, those two winners will play each other.
Yeah. Of course, I would argue.
Noblesville was down 1-0 in their first game
Oh,
with
yeah.
3 minutes left.
Oh my! I wish they would have lost.
Duh. Cathedral is the wild card over there too. The Cathedral has that kid up top that is a son of a bitch.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did you play them?
Yes.
What was that score?
3-1.
Did he score?
Nope.
No. Yeah.
But we had Barnheiser.
You had a plan for him?
Barnheiser is follow-up doctor's visit tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to start physical therapy. So
It's possible he could be back.
The deal was he was always going to maybe do 2 weeks of physical therapy, and he should be fine. After he's got a freaking screw. It's like this long in his foot.
And he can maybe be able to play soccer in a couple weeks?
Bones healed. That screw's never coming out.
I love it. I hope he can come back because for the final run,
Yeah.
let's go. Whoever's filling in for him, I couldn't even begin to tell you who it is. It seems seamless, to be honest with you.
Right. Yeah, Evan Hewitt
Yeah.
played like a monster.
Number 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's But what'd you do? Move him central and put someone else out on the right?
Yep.
Yeah. Excellent. Yeah, it's exciting, man. So good luck Saturday
Thank you.
to you and Sadie and all of the Center Grove. Let's go. Let's sweep the sectionals. That'd be
Yup.
sick. All right, Barry, what you got any other stuff you want to talk about?
I'm good.
Okay, me neither. JMO?
No. I'm
Go,
out.
go Colts.
Chill. Pacers.
Go Pacers.
Go
That's right.
Pacers.